There's also like a big stigma. I always thought that as well. That personal trainers, they always like to take people's girls away from them. And well, I said that I'm always paranoid about that shit. Like, you know when your girl says she going to a personal trainer, bro? Because I can't lie. If I was a personal trainer, I think there's better things too. That's what I always think. Like,
you say this now, but it's not like that. You say this now.
Come on, bro. Girls must throw themselves at you, bro. Because you personal trainers, you don't got the perfect. You don't know their fitness, and girls love a fit guy. You know what I'm saying? So, and you're spending every day with them, maybe an hour, 2 hours, or 2 times a week with them, wherever, bro.
Personally, I focus like it's your agenda as a person. Okay. I feel like if you're the type of person that mixes business and pleasure, you're going to end up in that type of scenario. Okay. Personally, I don't do that. I don't think it's good for business. It doesn't create that longevity for my portfolio. So I rather just keep it business related. And whereas I'm in a relationship now, that wouldn't even come across my mind anyway.
So how does let's say, okay, you say you're in a relationship, how does your girlfriend take it? Because bro, there's girls bending over with tight clothes.
No, of course.
There's some girls, they're not every girl that probably comes to you as a client is overweight or
definitely
body's not in shape. There's some they have their body in shape already, but they just want to get to a certain place or build a certain muscle. So how does your, like you said, you have a girl, how does she feel about when you're...
I've got clients that are physically endowed in a lot of manners, like, with all due respect, they're physically endowed, right, yeah? But this doesn't take away my love life, you know? Like, I feel like once you're in a certain space with someone, do you really want to compromise that for a temporary thing? Okay. You know, I don't feel like that is a question for me when it comes to clients, especially, you know? So I'm very comfortable in that, and I think my partner knows that, of course, the fitness game is very, what can I say, like, how can I say this?
Basically involves... like you're gonna be in situations basically.
It involves a lot of physicality. Yeah. Let me just put it this way, right? Yeah, a lot of body work and a lot of visualization. Yeah. So I have to look at the woman's ass when she's squatting. I have to see that she's doing the right squat or not, the right form. But then how I do that in a professional manner is telling in everything, you know. And for me to be able to run my business for 3+ years shows that, okay, I'm in it for the business. I'm passionate about people's health. This is what's the most important thing for me, you know. Previously, like before my relationship, I might have a situation where people want to get to know you more outside the personal training thing, and that can be a little bit risky. But again, I just don't believe in mixing the business and pleasure. If you've got a client, treat that as your client. If you've got a link, treat that as a link. Do you know what I mean?
So also, what would you say do people need to do to stay healthy? Like, before we go, give us like an advice, like an overall advice on what someone should do individually to start their fitness journey, or what they should do. Do you think someone should just wake up and say, yeah, let me just get a personal trainer straight away? Or what do you think people need to do to take their first steps into getting into having a healthy lifestyle, or like losing weight, like just a better lifestyle?
I wouldn't say get a personal trainer straight away. What I would say is do your research, and start from within. So maybe do things like this. Understand your routine. Understand your eating routine. Understand your sleeping routine. Understand your daily routine, your working life routine, and your leisure life routine as well. Understand how you're going to fit in your fitness regime in this plan. Okay. Yeah. And then I would say, understand the food that you're eating. Understand what you might even be allergic to. Maybe have a test of foods that are that your body may not be able to take. Research on foods that will help you in what you want to do. Let's say you're going through a muscle recovery process. Go through and understand diet in foods that will help you in that muscle recovery process. Let's say you want to build muscle and just to get bigger, for example. You know what I'm saying? There's different types of food for that as well. If you want to get leaner, there's different type of foods. We all have different body types as well, you know. So research your body type, whether you're ectomorph, endomorph, mesomorph. Understand your body type so you know your metabolism, because this is going to play a major part in the nutrition as well. So really come to this point of understanding of self, and then realize what you want to achieve. You know, try to have a visualization of what you want. Is it bigger legs that you want? You want bigger shoulders? Is it a better full body that you want? You want to increase your flexibility? What is it that you're trying to achieve? And tick these things off, write them down, and then that's going to be part of your plan.
Mhm.
So before you go anywhere, you already
Got these things
have a
planned out.
fundamental basis of what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like almost like you want to go to the shop, you have a shopping list.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what you want to buy, you know how much you want to spend, you know what you're on basically. You're not just going picking random things off the shelf, and that's what a lot of people do when they go to the gym. They just see that, I might as well try that then. Try this one.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, you have
It's
to
true.
honestly know what you want to do and
Mhm.
stick to it as well. This is why it's important to have some sort of plan, because you know that, okay, I can grow from this. I'm going to do 3 sets of 12 on this. I'm going to do this session. Next week, I'm going to up it and do 4 sets of 12 on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then that way you can really see the incremental gains that you're making.
Mhm.
Time to get a personal trainer now. You need to look at your financial position. Does this make sense for me
Right.
financially? Can I sacrifice this? Or do I have a surplus amount to afford a personal trainer? You need to understand the rates that you're going for as well. Then why do I want a personal trainer? What is it that is preventing me from reaching my goals myself? So now I'm paying this personal trainer. Now I know exactly why I'm paying them, and they're gonna obviously tell me their own services that they're adding to the thing as well. So I know that I'm paying them to be more accountable for me. I know that I'm paying them to help me build bigger shoulders within 3 months. You know what I'm saying? They have a set goal, and you know exactly what you want from that person. So get somebody trusted, get somebody proven. Um, you can get someone that has just stepped into the game, but what do you expect?
Mhm.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's almost like the level of value of what you want to pay for.
Okay.
Do you want to pay for a trainer that knows exactly what they're doing, has got 5 years experience and will come into your life and make instant changes? Or are you going to pay for a personal trainer that maybe offers a lot less, but will stay with you on your journey, and you know what I'm saying, like will build as you're building as well? Do you want to put your trust in that type of person? So there's different type of levels to it as well. Get someone specified. If you know this personal trainer does calisthenics and you know that you want to do Pilates, you understand? Then go for the Pilates instructor that does that individually, because don't waste time. Don't beat around the bush. And understand that sometimes you're not always going to have an amazing relationship with your fitness professional. It's a professional thing that you're doing. People like to take this leisure approach of fitness when, to be honest, it's a serious thing.
Yeah.
Like, just allow the person to be an expert in their field.
Yeah.
So, and that's pretty much it, to be fair.
Yeah, that's actually a very, like, even some of the things you just explained, I've even taken some tips for myself just there as well.
Yeah, of course.
It's true. The one I'm definitely gonna take in is the one you said, write down what you did before. So let's say if I did 20 push-ups, write it down so that you know how you're moving up.
So you know, and you can literally use that to grow. So you know that you're going to do 20 reps of push-ups this time, and tomorrow you're going to do 20, and then tomorrow you're going to do 20, the day after you do 20. But next week you're going to try and do 25 3 days in a row now.
Yeah.
So you're really growing. You understand how you're growing as well. It's not just like this fluctuation of results and effort. You want to give a constant effort. You want it to be rising slowly and steady.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and also, so obviously talk a bit about what you offer, like the services that you offer, so that if anybody wants to contact you and you know what I'm saying, wants to get more advice than from what they've heard, that if they're interested in what you were just saying and trying to like get into personal contact with you to see how you can also help them into. Yeah, just talk about like where they can get you and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing what I do for 3.5 years now. I specialize in general personal training. Also, I specialize in calisthenics and boxing.
Okay.
So, if anyone's interested in doing these things in particular, like getting shredded and really like testing out your physique in an aesthetic way, then I would say for the calisthenics part of it, I'm really good for that. Boxing, I've got experience doing that. I've been doing that for about 2 years now.
Okay.
I think people find that really fun because it's a different type of fitness exercise, and it really works so many muscles that are needed to be worked. So if you're interested in getting into something like that, it's really intense as well. So it's different levels. So even if you're a beginner and you just want to like step into it, beginner's guide, we can go through it. If you're quite more advanced and you want to work on technique, agility, speed, I'm really good for that as well. But yeah, general fitness and losing weight and building muscle is obviously a part of my regime as well. I'm coming from a background of working in a residential gym area
Okay.
and also working in a public gym as well. So I've had different type of experiences and another city gym,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Yeah. So different type of areas and demographics of people that I've been training. So I'm open to all types of people to train, but only with people with the right mentality and know why they're doing what they want to do. I can say I want to end this that I train for the longevity of my health. I want to be able to be 50, 60
I do.
and feel young.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that's naturally going to make me look young as well.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm on. I don't want to be an old man and look better.
I want to be able to go for a run with my kids.
Trust me.
And not feel any type of way about it.
Like what Rio Ferdinand said, I want to be able to wake up, go for a run, come back, and my kids are just waking up to go to school.
You see that?
So that my kids can see that type of hard work.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So what you have to do is propel your mindset into the future and understand what you really want to achieve. Like literally what you want to achieve. Like I want to be able to go for a run with my kids at the age of 45. I know I'm not going to be able to do that without 15, 20 years of consistent training.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's my goal. That's what I want to do, and be able to look good. Like it's all good and well having muscles and stuff, but I want to work on my cardio so I feel good as well. I want to work on my flexibility so I feel good. I've got the right posture. So understand what you want to do, and then stick to it. And then you understand as time goes on, you'll have new goals as well, and things start to creep in. We get older, we change. You understand? So we might want to create small changes along the way as well. So just be mindful of that as well. And you'll be an inspiration to the people around you when you stay consistent as well. They see that you're taking care of yourself, that you love yourself, and you take it serious as well. And there's a difference in someone that takes care of themselves and someone that doesn't. There isn't an apparent difference, to be honest.